right, divisional round of the playoffs. The Steelers have passed their first task in the playoffs, of course, taking down the Las Vegas Raiders by a score of 35-20, and now here we are against the 13-4 Houston Texans. Yeah, the Texans are the 1 seed, and here we are. On the other side of things, you got the Bengals and you got the Chargers. In the NFC, you got Seahawks, Rams, and Cowboys and Buccaneers. But yeah, the Texans are the 1 seed, which is surprising to me because their quarterback, I still believe, is Davis Mills. I think he's still the quarterback of this team, and yes, he is. It's Davis Mills. Carson Strong is the backup at a 61 overall, but Davis Mills is now an 81 overall, the former Stanford Cardinal. All right, he's doing his job in Houston. He's the starting quarterback of this team. Their running back is Kareem Hunt. They got Hunt and Akers and Dameon Pierce. They got all 3 of them. Weird. Really weird. Okay, at tight end or receiver, they got Brandon Cooks, Darnell Mooney, Laviska Shenault, John Mechie III. I mean, it's a decent receiving core with Tyler Higbee and O.J. Howard at tight end. Their O-line's okay. Their defense is pretty good, honestly. They got a really good front line, like Sean Gary, of course, 96 overall. They got some really good guys in their defense, and that's really going to be really the focal point of this game, I think. Now, not especially in their secondary, because I think their secondary is just really Derek Stingley, and that's about it. Like, the free safety, okay, he's at 79. Then Jordan Poyer is getting old. He's, 33 years old. 83 overall. He's not the greatest. Their kicker's not very good too, and Aldrich Rosas. But I really think this game's going to be won up front, and it's going to be lost up front too. But I think we should be able to throw the football a lot. If we can protect Tua Tagovailoa in this game, we should be fine. Like, I think we are a lot better. I think our receivers are a lot better than their secondary, and it should give us enough to win this game. So we'll see what happens, man. You got the 10-7 Steelers taking on the 13-4 Houston Texans. And folks, real quick, if you haven't yet, make sure that subscribe button down below for some more Madden 23 here on the channel. Let's try and move on to the AFC Championship game, but we gotta take care of business this week at NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. So who would have thought the Houston Texans are the number 1 seed in the AFC? They got that first round bye off of really the efforts out of Davis Mills this season. Mills has been one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, which, yes, is a very surprising statement to make, but he's like the same overall as Tua Tagovailoa. I think Tua is right now at like an 83. Davis Mills is at an 81, 82. I could be mistaken, but this Texans team is pretty good, and given the receiving core Mills does have, he's been playing some pretty good football. He's got Brandon Cooks as his top receiver, but other than that, really, this receiving core is not all that special for Houston, and Mills is making the best out of it, and he's really established himself as the franchise guy here in Houston. So tonight, we have got the divisional round matchup between the 13-4 number 1 seeded Houston Texans and the number 6 seeded 10-7 Pittsburgh Steelers. The winner of this game will go on to take on the winner of the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cincinnati Bengals in the AFC Championship game. And folks, if you haven't yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more Madden 23 here on the channel as we get Texans and Steelers underway. Winner punches their ticket to the AFC Championship game next week, either in Houston if the Texans win, or on the road in Los Angeles or Cincinnati if the Steelers win. And getting the football first, it will be Tua Tagovailoa, regular season 13 yards shy of 5,000, 32 touchdowns, 23 interceptions. It'll be a 3rd and 9 from the 44 for Tua Tagovailoa. Over the middle, he's got Jalen Waddle, the former Dolphins connection, for a gain of 21, immediately into Houston territory to the 35. It's a 2nd and 10 for Najee Harris, who had a phenomenal wild card game, giving 5 touchdowns last week. Sets up for a 3rd and inches handoff. Najee, 1st down, Pittsburgh to the 23-yard line. It will now be a 2nd and 8 from the 21. Tagovailoa handoff, and Najee Harris up the middle, 1st down and more. Najee Harris works his way down to the 7. It's been the postseason of Harris so far, and it's a 1st and goal handoff. Najee up the middle. He's in. What a first drive for the Steelers against the number 1 seeded Texans. They go right down the field and score 7-0. And here comes the former Stanford product in Davis Mills, following in the footsteps of Andrew Luck as the next elite Stanford quarterback. Mills with 4,869 yards, 41 touchdowns, 8 interceptions this season. He was phenomenal in 2024. It'll be a 3rd and 3 for Mills. Looking to his right, he will find Kareem Hunt, his lead back. Hunt for the 1st down to the 41-yard line. Something to note, by the way, the Bengals did lose to the Chargers 44-38, so the Chargers will be in the AFC Championship game, just a matter of where they will play next week, either in LA or in Houston. What a ball over the top! Davis Mills will find his receiver in John Mechie. Houston's got it to the 14-yard line. Handoff Kareem Hunt. 1st down again for this Texans offense. It'll be a gain of 10 right there for Hunt, and now a 2nd and goal from the 3. Mills play action fake. He'll keep looking over the top. Touchdown, Texans. O.J. Howard, the former Tampa Bay Buccaneer, with the touchdown. However, a flag is down in the play, and it will be, of course, on the Steelers. It will be roughing the passer, and it is going to be on Terrell Edmonds. So touchdown stands. 7-7 is our score, with Pittsburgh getting the ball back from their own 30-yard line. Tua on a 3rd and 12 will find Jalen Waddle, and he misses him. Not ideal. Pittsburgh will punt it back to Houston, so Presley Harvin comes out for the punt. Harvin gonna boot one deep. I don't know exactly who's on this return for Houston, but that one will be caught at about the 20-yard line. Breaks off a tackle. Devin Bush, knocks it out. And with the fumble recovery, Derek Watt gets us the football from the 25-yard line. It's a 1st and 10 from the 13 now. Handoff Harris, get out the man's way. First down for Najee Harris to the 2-yard line, and that does it for the first quarter. Pittsburgh threatening deep into Houston territory, knotted up at 7. First and goal for the Steelers from the 2. I mean, who else is getting the football right now? Najee Harris. The inside collapses, but Harris still finds a way to get in. One of the best running backs in football, Najee Harris, through 2 postseason games, has 7 touchdowns. Truly a historic start to January for Najee Harris as he puts the Steelers up by 7. But Kareem Hunt right there with the good run, taking the Texans now over midfield to the 48-yard line. Davis Mills looking to throw, going to take a shot downfield. Going to test Khalil Ringo yet again. And Ringo picks it off. Intended for John Mechie. Khalil Ringo takes one away, and the Steelers will have the football at their own 2-yard line. There's the former first-round pick in Ringo as the Steelers get the ball back from their own 11-yard line. 3rd and 1. Tua gonna thread the needle to Jalen Waddle. It will be Tua's 5th completion of the game, taking the Steelers down to the 33. Now a 3rd and inches from the 43. Handoff Najee. Can't get it. Houston with really good pressure inside takes down Najee Harris. We'll have to punt it back to the Texans offense from the 22-yard line. Here comes Davis Mills looking to throw. Mills got time in the pocket all day, looking to his right. First down, John Mechie. Mechie fumbles. Terrell Edmonds bats it out, and Jamel Dean's going to recover. Pittsburgh's forced their 2nd fumble of the game, and Dean remains on his feet all the way down to the 30-yard line. Huge turnover yet again for the Steelers. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't think this Texans team is as good as the Raiders were. Let's be honest with ourselves. I mean, Mills is good, but really, I think talent-wise, Houston just isn't as good as Las Vegas was last week. I don't know if I'm just being honest. 2nd and 9, though. Of course, as I say that, Tua is going to be dropped for a loss of 12. Down to the 30-yard line, it will be a 3rd and 21 for the Steelers. Tagovailoa just trying to get some yards back and take a shot. Okay, Pat Freiermuth. Incomplete. Chris Boswell will now have to come out for a 47-yarder from the left hash. Taylor Heineke on the hold, and Boswell makes it a 2-score game. 17-7 is now our score, with Houston getting the ball back. They've worked it all the way down to the 47-yard line in a 1st and 10. Davis Mills looking to throw, being chased. Down he goes, though. Miles Jack with the sack. And it's a 2nd and 19 for the Texans. Mills dropping back, looking to his left. He has got Kareem Hunt. And oh my goodness, they fumble again. I mean, dude, the fumble slider's been turned down. I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm going to have to turn it down even more. But Khalil Ringo's going to pick it up. We'll get the football back from the 32-yard line. Didn't really, manage to time all that well in this possession. I just didn't at all. Whatever, we're going to kick a 49-yard field goal. Again, terrible time management on that drive, but it's all right. Chris Boswell will make it a 13-point game with the field goal. 20-7 is our score going into the second half. The Texans, though, will receive the second half kickoff, but a tremendous start to this game for the Pittsburgh Steelers, up by 13 against the Texans. So the Texans got it from their own 25-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10 for Davis Mills looking to throw. He's got all day in the pocket, does Mills. Still looking, and he will get it off to his receiver right there. First down for the Texans to the 46-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 21 yards. Davis Mills now on a 3rd and 4 on a screen pass, looking for his backup running back right there. And wow, stop short of the first down marker. Houston now with a 4th and 5. They'll punt it back to Pittsburgh. We'll face a 3rd and 12, though, from our own 26-yard line. Tua dumps it off to Najee Harris, and wow, Harris gets the first down. Incredible out of Najee Harris. A first down to the 43-yard line. It will be a 2nd and 6 going back to Najee. Such a threat, man. In the run game, in the pass game, he's everywhere. It's a 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh yet again from the 48. Tua looking to his left, a wide open Deontay Johnson. Believe it's Johnson's first catch of the game, but he's got it down to the 25-yard line. 3rd and 4. Tua going to sprint to his left, looking to get rid of the football, planting his feet, and he will find Pat Freiermuth for the first down and more. Freiermuth runs over a man. He's down to the 1-yard line, which, I mean, You know what's coming next, right? From the 1-yard line, 1st and goal. Give him the football. We put the fullback in the game. We go I for him. Najee Harris gets in his 3rd touchdown of the night. Put him down the catwalk, or whatever this is. Oh my goodness. 2 games, 8 touchdowns for Najee Harris. We're going to go for the 2-point conversion. Honestly, should have just ran the football right here instead. We're going to throw an interception. Doesn't matter. We're going to tackle him right away. 26-7 is our score, with Houston getting the ball back with only 3 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter. Everything's looking really good early for the Steelers. 1st and 10, Mills gonna take a shot downfield, and oh my goodness, okay. I mean, that's the speed out of Brandon Cooks. I don't care how old he is at this point. Cooks can still burn you deep, and on a 2nd and goal, it'll be a toss to Kareem Hunt. Hunt gonna cut it back inside, and he'll get into the end zone. So the Texans will cut it now to a 2-score game off of Hunt's touchdown. 26-14 will be our score with the minute left here in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 for Tagovailoa. High snap right there, but he'll collect himself and he'll hand that one off to Najee Harris, and Harris will do the rest. Running for a gain of 15 right there. He's got 20 carries, 492 yards, and 3 touchdowns. 2nd and 5 for Tua, stepping up. Got a completion right there and a 1st down to Jalen Waddle to the 36. Pittsburgh up by 12 and driving once more on the Texans as we go to the 4th quarter. 26-14, our score. So Pittsburgh's got it from the 35, 2nd and 10 for Tagovailoa. Play action fake, looking to throw. Tua scrambling to his left. He'll get it to George Pickens. Pickens going to have the 1st down and more. NFL young boy for a completion of 15 yards to the 20. 3rd and 4 for Pittsburgh. Tua slant route, got Jalen Waddle. 1st down to the 1-yard line. Oh my goodness, you know what's next. And we couldn't get it in. Yeah, okay, we got stuffed. We lost 4 yards. 3rd and goal to a boot. He's sacked. Okay, Brackett with the sack. 6 minutes to go. We're going to, of course, kick the field goal 32 yards out for Chris Boswell. This game will hold, though, at a 2-score game. Still a 15-point outing right now. 29-14. Houston's not out of it yet. 3rd and 14 for Mills, dropping back, looking to throw. Davis Mills got time, needs 14 yards. Mills now going to take a shot. I mean, okay, no one's there. All right, here's your ball game, really. 4th and 14, 4 minutes to go. Davis Mills out the gun. It needs this one to keep the Texans season alive. Looking deep, shot Brandon Cooks, Jamel Dean. We're there, and that's your season for the number 1 seeded Houston Texans. They are a one and done here in the 2024 playoffs. They get the bye, and the Pittsburgh Steelers at 10-7 at the 6th seed go on the road to NRG Stadium, and they take care of business and put down the Texans. They win this one by 15. Your final score, 29-14. What a game, what a win for the Steelers. And now we look to next week, going on the road to Los Angeles, California to take on Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers. If you remember where this 2024 season started, it was on the road, Monday Night Football in Los Angeles. The Chargers got the victory on that night. Your final score that night was Chargers 21, Steelers 17. The game was won off an Isaiah Spiller touchdown with, 30 seconds to go. So it's going to be a very closely contested matchup next week in the AFC Championship game between the Steelers and Chargers. Winners move on to the Super Bowl, take on the winners, I believe, of the Seahawks and Cowboys NFC Championship game on the other side. So, folks, thank you all for watching episode number 59 of the Pittsburgh Steelers franchise mode here on Madden 23. If you haven't yet, though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more. Make sure to leave a like if you are enjoying the series so far. Give a like here for watching, and Mamba forever.